Right, so this is only going to be a very short video. This is an Acer Day video. I just wanted to show it because it's actually got its seeds on it. It's just coming into early autumn in England, and I'll just take this one off and show it to the camera. You can see that this seed is getting ripe. It's just starting to burst its casing, and if I collect that, hopefully next year it can grow into a new tree. So that's the seed. Now the way to tell if you've got good seeds or bad seeds is when you collect them all up like that, drop them into some water. The ones that sink are going to be good viable seeds. The ones that float on the top, they're not going to be any good, so you can throw those away. And then with a bit of luck you'll be able to grow some trees in the spring. So this has got one bunch, two bunches, let's go back the other way, three bunches, four bunches of seeds on it. So it flowered this year. I think it's probably the second time since I've had this tree that it's flowered, so it's getting into the mature stage. I've had this tree in the pot for minimum of 15 years, if not longer, probably more like 20. So you can see it can be a long, slow process. You can see some of the leaves are starting to turn into their autumn colours, so they've gone from this lovely green and they're starting to lose their colour and turn yellow. Probably in about another 2 weeks all of these leaves will have changed from green to yellow, and then in a couple of weeks after that all of the leaves will be off the tree and it will just be a naked tree until the spring of next year. So I can see there are a few casings that are starting to split open on this, so they're starting to get mature. If I take them too early, then they're going to be juvenile and they're not going to make new trees in a new year. So hopefully, if I can collect enough good seeds, then if they propagate well, I'll end up with some new seeds next year, which will turn into saplings and eventually into trees like this. So this has been growing for about 20 years in my collection. And you can see that the bark changes colour as it goes along. The new bark is pure green. It's just the new bark looks just like a bamboo shoot, really. So they've got these little striations in them as well as they get older, and it gives a nice bit of interest to the tree. So this is grown in the windswept style. Sorry, not the windswept style. It's a semi-cascade style. It's a very unusual style for a maple to be grown in. When I first had this tree, it was growing as an upright tree, but that was when it was a lot smaller. It had a branch here that came out. So as I lost that and it changed the shape of the tree, I slightly altered the angle, turned it into a leaning tree, and now eventually I've potted it up as a semi-cascade. Now it's not everybody's taste, a semi-cascade for this type of tree, but I think it looks quite nice. Again, it's personal choice, personal taste. I like it like that, so I'll continue growing it that way. Okay, that's it for today on this one. Thanks very much.